Hi there everyone, welcome to our Rawsome Friday. So today the subject is raw foods, obviously. And now why raw foods and why it's so important and beneficial. Now, when we are consuming raw foods that in its original, unprocessed, uncooked form, we are having all the incredibly important living enzymes and nutrients and vitamins that are intact, especially when it comes to things like vitamin C in fruits, living enzymes and good bacteria, the probiotics, if you will. Those are going to be very easily destroyed by the heat and by the processing of the food and cooking. Now, when we're not having those, so basically we are starting to have lots of problems with digesting the food, because the enzymes in the food will help to digest the food. Now that's why these days we're having so many difficulties with our stomach, with our intestines, and the problems associated with that. And one of the best things to do is start adding more raw foods into your diet. There's a saying that every plate that you eat should have at least 50% or over of raw foods. Now, especially if you're new to this movement, if you're new to raw foods and you don't have too much of that in your diet, you want to start going slowly. Reason for that being is obviously you want to let your stomach and your digestive system to get used to the raw foods, because you're obviously ingesting also more fiber. So the fiber content is going to go up, which means that you have to let the whole system kind of rebuild itself slowly, and you're gonna find a lot of good, valuable benefits of it. Now that's the reason why in this program we're having things like juices and smoothies, because that fiber is already broken down. Especially with the slow juicers, you're breaking down that fiber, and it's a lot easier to get those living enzymes and vitamins and nutrients in you. So that's one of the really good things to get started with raw foods, and then slowly from there start advancing into more sort of obviously salad based and things like that, what we're already having. But for the purpose of the day, the Rawsome Friday, you can start by only having one raw meal, or if you feel adventurous, you can go for the full day just having raw foods. There's a lot of different options how to do that, and I can help you with that. And you're gonna feel amazing benefits, absolutely. Maybe in the beginning you might start realizing that your digestion kind of changes a little bit. And when you go to the bathroom, you find something different happening there. That's because of the fiber content goes up, and you start realizing differences in your digestive system, like I said. But afterwards, when you start having more of those raw foods regularly in your diet, you're gonna find a lot of benefits. Your energy is gonna go up. You're gonna feel more sort of mental powers and things like that, which is great stuff. And like I said, you're actually having living foods and living energy coming straight in you in its natural form. Now, obviously, just a quick side note for this, things like meat, you can't obviously eat raw. You have to cook it, you have to process that, which unlocks some of the other things. Now, the meat is amazingly good for you in its natural, organic, whole form. And like I said, the processing and the cooking for that, you need to do that. But that's a different subject. But just for the purpose of today, let's go raw. And like I said, have at least one meal. If you feel brave, go for the full day, just raw. Have your green juice, have your smoothies, and let me know how it was. And it's gonna be a good day. Thank you.